Welcome to A Minute or Two with the Word. I'm your host, Torah teacher Ariel, where every few days we take a look at a relevant passage of Scripture that I find very fascinating and important for us to consider as Jews and Gentiles in Messiah. Let's talk about Ephesians 2:14 and 15. Let's read the ESV English and then the SBL G&T Greek. For he himself is our peace, who has made us both one, and has broken down in his flesh the dividing wall of hostility by abolishing the law of commandments expressed in ordinances, that he might create in himself one new man in place of the two, so making peace. The Greek says, Autaskar estin he irene, hemon ho poiesas ta amphotera hen kai ta mesotoikon tu fragmu lusas. Tain echthron en te sarki autu, ton namon ton entalon, en dogmasen katargesas, hina tus duo katise, in hauto es hena kainon anthropon, poion erenin. I will start with Ephesians 2:14 to build context and then work towards Ephesians 2:15. It is commonly taught that the dividing wall of hostility being broken down was the law of Moses, the Torah. In my study and teaching of the Bible, I firmly maintain that the barrier being destroyed cannot possibly be the Torah, because the Torah never commanded a dividing wall of hostility between Jews and Gentiles. The dividing wall of hostility in Ephesians 2:14 was the vile, man-made social class caste system set in place by oral Torah and Jewish leaders seeking to keep a social and religious difference between Jews and Gentiles. Religious Jewish pride and Gentile resentment of that pride fostered the shared social hostility. Jesus came to establish once and for all that Jews and Gentiles in him constituted a spiritual Israel within national Israel. Read Romans 9:6-8, 9:23 and 24, and Romans 11:1-7. The remnant of Israel is this spiritual Israel within national Israel. In the remnant, Jews and Gentile believers were equal, something Paul states later in Ephesians 2:18-22. Using the whole context of Ephesians 2 to bolster my argument, I would paraphrase Ephesians 2:14 and 15 thusly. For he himself is our peace, who has made both Jews and Gentiles in Messiah into fellow citizens with one another, and both into members of Israel, and has broken down in his flesh the dividing wall of hostility created by the class caste system by abolishing the laws of oral commandments found in man-made dogma, that he might create in himself one new redeemed humanity in place of the fractured and separated two, so making peace.